What if your business could handle a tricky customer? Objection. At 3 a.m. while you're asleep, phone on silent, not thinking about work at all? No missed leads. No sorry, we'll get back to you tomorrow. Just a smart, instant reply, sent the second your customer needs it. Quick note before we dive in. If you're new here, this channel is all about building real, sellable automation systems. Step by step, no fluff. So if that's your kind of thing, go ahead and hit subscribe now, so you don't miss what's coming later in this series. Okay, in our last video, we built a lead capture machine using Typebot and Notion. If you haven't watched video 2 yet, pause this now and go do that first. Everything today builds directly on top of it, so you'll want that foundation in place. Because today, we're taking that exact same workflow and giving it a brain. We're wiring an OpenAI model directly into our CRM, then connecting it to Gmail so it can respond to and start closing leads completely on its own, with zero manual input from you. Let's build the ultimate AI sales associate. Before we touch the canvas, let's talk about what we're actually building, because understanding the architecture is what lets you customize this later for your own use case or for a client's. Here's the plan. Instead of starting a new workflow from scratch, we're extending our existing one into a single continuous mega pipeline. A lead talks to our Typebot. Our N8N webhook catches that conversation the instant it happens. It drops straight into our Notion CRM, so you have a permanent record of every single lead. Then, without any manual step, that data gets handed to OpenAI, which reads the conversation and drafts a custom, human-sounding reply. And finally, Gmail sends it out, all in the same few seconds it takes you to read the sentence. 1 trigger, 4 steps, 0 manual work. This is the difference between a chatbot that just collects information and a system that actually closes business. Let's wire it up. Let's jump into the N8N canvas from video 2. Click the plus icon right after our Notion node and add the OpenAI chat node. Quick bonus for anyone worried about cost. N8N gives new users $5 in free OpenAI credits, so you can build and fully test this entire automation without spending a cent out of pocket. That's more than enough to run dozens of test leads through this pipeline before you ever go live. For the model, we're selecting GPT 5.3. It's fast, and it's sharp enough to actually understand nuance in what a customer is asking, rather than just spitting out a generic canned response. Now, we need to give this AI some guardrails, so we'll paste in our system prompt. This is what stops it from going off script, making promises we can't keep, or sounding like a robot instead of a real sales representative. Take your time writing this prompt. It's genuinely the most important part of the entire build, because it's what shapes the AI's tone, boundaries, and personality. To personalize each reply, we're replacing the bracketed placeholders in that prompt with real data, dragging the email and question variables straight from the webhook panel on the left, so every single response is built around exactly what that specific lead asked. Hit execute, and there it is. The AI just drafted a full response, tailored to exactly what this lead asked. No templates, no copy-paste, just a genuinely relevant reply generated in real time. Now, let's get that response out the door. Add a Gmail node right after OpenAI. Here's exactly how I mapped it, step by step, so you can follow along on your own screen. In the to field, I dropped in the user email variable so every reply always routes automatically to the right lead, no matter how many people are talking to your bot at once. In the message field, I dragged in the text output from our OpenAI node. That's the AI-generated reply, flowing straight into the body of the email. No copy-pasting, no editing, no you sitting there at midnight writing follow-ups. And in the subject field, I mapped the question variable. That way, the subject line always mirrors exactly what the customer asked, which, by the way, massively boosts open rates, because it looks like a real, personal reply instead of a mass email landing in their inbox. Hit execute, everything turns green, and the email is out, sent, personalized, and answered, all without you lifting a finger. Go check your inbox right now. If you're building this along with me, that's your proof. The whole pipeline just worked end to end. And just like that, we've built an AI agent that listens, thinks, and replies to customers 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, while you're sleeping, working another job, or just living your life. And here's the part that matters most. This isn't just a fun weekend project. This is the exact kind of infrastructure local businesses will pay you thousands of dollars to build and maintain for them. Think about it. Every dentist, every gym, every local service business is losing leads right now because nobody's replying fast enough. You just learned how to fix that. If this video saved you hours of troubleshooting, I want you to do 3 quick things. First, hit that subscribe button. Seriously, if you're serious about learning to build and sell automation systems like this one, this channel is going to become your go-to resource, and I don't want you to miss the next build. Second, drop a comment telling me what kind of business you deploy this for. First, I read every single one, and it genuinely helps me plan future videos around what you actually want to build. And third, if you know someone who runs a local business and is drowning in unanswered leads, send them this video. Next week, we're taking this pipeline even further, and trust me, it gets even more powerful from here. See you in the next one.